Hello YouTube and welcome back to GrunfWorks Plays Satisfactory, and we have our beautiful factory that's being developed, of course, and we have automated the production of copper resources, which is basically these, and also some biomass to make some biofuel, which will be much needed for our endeavors. Let's see, how do we have some more leaves and stuff, so I'm gonna create those into biomass and I'm gonna dump them into the production line. I would like to have this thing automated, but as it seems nowadays, by the way guys, do you know if splitters work per request, or they're just, you know, dumb splitters? I don't know. Let me know in the comments below if you know anything. I'm just gonna go here and I'm just gonna dump more. Oh, no, wrong. I'm gonna dump more biomass here. There we go. That should secure us enough biofuel, hopefully. And let's see if we... Oh, that rocket pod has come back. Perfect. Let's see. Object scanner, mushroom. Select milestone. I'm gonna be placing one. Okay, hit it. Thank you. I don't think the pod will be going anywhere with that information. No. Good. Now, jump pads and walkways. I'm gonna go with jump pads for the time being, or walkways, because I find them more useful actually. So, yeah, I'm gonna select walkways. And then we're eventually going to have to start building towards that space elevator. However, let's see, how is our production and consumption, pray tell? These two guys have nowhere to output their wares. And here I could have a place for another constructor now, would I? Production, constructor. Yeah, I would, but I don't have any space for it. Or here, no, here wouldn't be enough room. However, you are making plates and you are making, so you could be making actually these guys. Alright, it's a thought to consider. I was thinking originally having these here, but I have a feeling there might be a better use for them. Or actually I could just place that into another facility which I could be building over there. That might be even simpler though. But I'm missing still, you know, the ladders, as the Colonel said nicely. Yeah, tell you what. Oh, we have the assembler already. Okay, fair enough. Let's do... oh, we have stairs. Yay! Let's do... yeah, I understand these are new. Thank you so much. Walls. And let's do a wall. This guy here and this guy there. So... I'm thinking that I would like to have some sort of buffering in between them. But actually I would prefer to have this on the higher tier levels. Yes. So, I need to think. So if I build walls 3 stories high, and take those by the side, I could be making these buggers. Yeah, let's do it like that. Hold on. Power pole, you're in the way. I'm sorry. Yes, I know. Temporary power outage. It's a crisis. Doesn't matter. Don't care. Fixed it. And now I'm gonna place this guy, yes, and then I should be placing this guy, yes, and I should be placing this guy without giving it a second thought. Exactly. So this will be the area where we shall be building the second building. And that will be for the reinforced steel plates and all that jazz. I think... yes, the concrete is pretty much doing its job lovingly. Look at that. All that concrete. I mean, I have no longer need to worry about concrete whatsoever. But then, if I want to elevate this one floor up only, that would be doable, right? I think so. So I move these windows here, and we do it like this. So we are gonna play with a little bit wall conveyor, see if that works. Now the exit from you should be going to the wall conveyor perpendicular. You say perpendicular, but you really mean perpendicular there, Chief. That's 1 and 2. And then, in ideal case, I would like it to go with the wall with 2 exits here. Would that be possible? I'm really interested to see. Let's try it. Conveyor belt, one going this way, another one going that way. Haha! You don't say. In which case, you are gonna go that way, and you, mister, are gonna go that way. All right. So they're going there, that way. Perfect. And then that makes sense because they will be making their product outwards. Perfect. Wall, yes. Wall, yes. And wall, yes. Alright, then if I make the bottom floor to be these kind of casings, that just might work. Haha, smart, n'est-ce pas? There we go. So I'm gonna make a bottom row to be of this advanced material. So for that I'm gonna need you just to build you. There we go. There you go. There you go. And there you go. I want access to those, right? And then at the top I want this guy to go this way. And then let's see how will it be received if we go floor tile 5. Oh, that's low. Then we are really talking low. Then that area is pretty much useless to me. That's not something I had in mind. So what about if I put it on this level? Yes, on this level it should work. So I need actually the elevation to be 1 floor higher. I'm sorry, guys. This needs to be thought through a little bit more. So we have to figure out how to connect it, but I like the idea of these storage guys here at the bottom, sort of like this, because then I can access them for all kinds of shit and giggles. How much space do I have in my inventory? Do I have enough to grab all of this? Well, I guess we're about to find out, aren't we? There we go. So let's talk these guys. You're gonna go here, and if I'm being honest about it, I want this organization storage thing to be, well, to be perfectly honest, right about here. I think that should be a correct placement, yes. Thank you. So that I cannot enter from it. That's the way GrunfWorks. Smart, real smart. Conveyor belt, yes. For the time being, you please continue. And I will definitely dump a lot of the concrete I found back, because I really don't think I need that much. Alright, now that being said, you will need another wall above you, followed by a foundation, I hope, which should work. There we go. And on that level we should be building the assembler. I'm aware that I could have simply gone in breadth, but I prefer to organize my shit nicely. 2. Walls. Yes. This goes here. This guy goes here. This guy goes here. And now I have to figure out how to get there, actually. Wall. Do I need a regular wall like that? Perfect. Then the one next to it. Thank you. Wall. Wall. Yes. I would need an entry point, of course, at some point. So how do we now connect these buggers? Can I build the stairs? I'm now very worried that if I start building something like that, I'm gonna end up like kernel failure. But let's see if it will work. Stairs. Okay, well, that seemed simple enough. So, with that thing in mind, I need to put things coming from this guy somewhere here. So let's see where would be the best place. Electricity, yes, you go here, thank you. So where would be the best place to put the assembler? Encroaching others clearance, what kind of clearance would that be? I beg to differ. Now, what do I need to for making an assembler? And let's just see, for the humor of it, how big it is. Pretty big. But it would be possible for it to take entrance from... Actually, it would work from this guy and going one step higher. Maybe I did overreact a little bit there. Okay, let's give it a test. Walls. The regular wall here, yes. Then we want a wall conveyor. Missing concrete. Missing concrete? Interesting. I figured I should probably not dump all of it. And maybe iron plates wouldn't go amiss. Let's take the iron rods and let's take the iron plates. And let's turn on the light because I can. Okay, staircase. I really don't get what the fuss is with the staircase. I really don't. Now, we're talking wall conveyor here. And you shall go here. Alright, that means that wall for the conveyor perpendicular shall go here. What? Wrongly turned. Sheriff, wrongly turned. Okay, there you go. There you go. 1, 2. Again wrongly turned. I mean, what the hell? I just turned the one correctly. There we go. So that would resolve the issue of you, Mr. Conveyor Belt, going this way, continuing this way. And you, Mr. Conveyor Belt, going a little bit in turn from this side, continuing that way up. And then we have the regular wall coming in here. And then we have some more walls there, and then we are fixed with this issue. Are there any lights, for crying out loud? And then when we are connecting, you should be going 1 story up, and you should be going 1 story up. There we go. That would resolve that issue. Bringing all the materials right where I need them. Perfect. And then I could be making foundation here, and hopefully placing this big guy as soon as I have the materials for it. Alright, so let's discuss the materials needed for the assembler. Modular frame, rotor, and cable. Cable I have, rotor. What do I need for rotor? Rotor, I need 4 rotors. For the rotors, I need what? Yeah. Rotor. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what I need for 4 rotors, and for modular frames, 3 of them. I need 1, 2, 3. Alright, so talking about basic materials now. Cable we have, iron rod we have, screw and reinforced iron plates. So we need a lot of screws. And also reinforced iron plates. I'll need 9 of them. A little bit more screws. And a few more reinforced iron plates. There we go. So now we can make 4 rotors and 3 modular frames. There we go. There we go. So only assembler left to create. How is our power consumption looking? 45. That's decent enough. So we have already prepared everything, and we just need to make the assembler. And the assembler, so let me just dismantle the staircase. It wasn't stairway to heaven or a staircase from hell, as Colonel would have it, but I think still we need a foundation, and yeah. Encroaching others clearance. What clearance is that? I'm guessing the power line. The power line. Yes. Sorry, power line, you shall be moved to a new location. Somewhere where you're not encroaching on anybody. Yes. And then over there. Thank you. Speaking of which, I have just screwed myself over for any means of getting up. Note to myself, jump pads. or walkways, either or. But I really want to get into the production of these guys sooner rather than later, so there we go. Now we're talking production assembler. So assembler, you're gonna be assembling what? Can they actually align in some sort of capacity? Because that would be just splendid. No, that's the output. Inputs I want to be aligning. No. Okay, I'm gonna go with the guesstimate of it being somewhere here-ish, and let's see how that aligns. Possibly, yes. Do I need to... So let's see, when we're talking about building a rotor, so what do you need? Modular frame, rotor, and reinforced iron plates. Okay, so we're gonna have multiple of these guys here, which means I want this building to be bigger, obviously. Because I want splitters and mergers and everybody else, you know. There we go. There we go. Alright, so you are feeding in here. And that's fair. You, Mr. Assembler, shall be placed here, somewhat, to be aligned with this guy. Okay, fair enough. I think one tile of spacing should be ample of space. Let's see if this should align correctly. Now, conveyor belt, straight. And you conveyor belt also, straight. You're going with the rods and the plates. Maybe I should switch them, because rods I'll need for more stuff. So yes, I'll need to switch them somehow. That's rather unfortunate. So you will need to be rods and you will need to be plates, sure. And don't worry, you shall be connected. But first I want to swap these two factories, what they're building. You are gonna be making production iron plate. Huh. Now I have just completely destroyed everything I've built, you know. Ain't that wonderful? Yes, so that's the iron plate, and you shall be making iron rods. Thank you. Thank you for the plates that you've built thus far. Okay, you're making now rods. Good. Plates I'm gonna take. I can always use some plates. Plates. Good. Rods. Okay. Okay, now we're swapped. Perfect. That's good. And then that's fixed. Right. That thing being said, I want you here and I want you over there. And I'm gonna, yes, just in case you were guessing, I'm gonna make another stairs. Foundations, stairs. Yes. I have no idea how to line them though. And I'm hoping for the higher intelligence to help me out here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. 1. Stairs left. Okay, come on. Second one. No? No? Really? How about here? If I want to build stairs left, say. You say like this, and I say okay. Then I come here, and then you say what? And then you say like this, okay, fine. And then you say like this, sure. And then you say like this, sure. And then you say it like this. Okay, fair enough. It works. Works for me at least. Now, if I want to build more of the assemblers, I want 2 more. And it will be not a small feat, however. 1 for rotors, 1 for modular frames. However, the one taking rotors, plates and screws, and this one is taking, aha, so I have rods here. I need to first make the screws out of these guys. Oh, okay, I need to make screws out of these guys before I should have both plates and rods, but I should also have the screws coming in somewhat capacity. So in the end, I should go back to the drawing board where I originally thought and build another thing here that would create screws. Yay! Okay, fair enough. Okay. Then we make another one that makes screws here. And I don't care that my factory is temporarily on hold, so not really a big deal. I need to make also 1 more constructor. So I need reinforced iron plates, 3. Then I need 6 modular frames. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and another 6 or 8 rotors. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rotors, which brings us to a total of horrendous amount of reinforced iron plates. And okay, well, we have the plates, we have these guys, and then screws I will probably put somewhere from here. So let's just make a whole shitload of screws. Fortunately, they're filled quite quickly. I have a feeling I'll need a metric crap ton of them. Good. Cables we have. Reinforced iron plates, how many I need? 21. We'll see where we end up short. I'm guessing the screws, but I have enough to make way more screws, so that shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so reinforced iron plates, we're good. Screws, we need more. And then let's do rotors and cables. Rotors, we said need 8. Okay, rotors we have, and modular frames we need 6. Perfect, and I still have enough for 2 assemblers and 1 constructor. Perfect. So I'm gonna shove that one constructor here. Output being split from this guy somehow. And yeah, I think those will go one circle around and the screws will go different circle. So let's make it like this. You shall be building a splitter here. Conveyor splitter. Yes, and you're coming from here and going in all sorts of directions. Yes, I need you to align with this guy. Good. So, and this is the guy making what? The plates. And I need the guy making the screws actually. So you could be going here. In which case I could just expand here to make more screws and make my life infinitely easier. Hold the press, ladies and gentlemen. In that case, I just need to demolish these two and make that guy splitting output from this guy here. So splitter, you shall be going that way, and then I have another constructor going that way. Let's have a constructor. I have to align that one also that way. Perfect. What's the problem? Encroaching others' clearance. Let me guess, it's this guy encroaching your clearance. Is that correct? Constructor. No? Something else is obstructing your clearance? Is it this guy perhaps? Oh, sorry. Now, if I have this one at an angle, if I have this one at an angle where it's producing a whole separate line for you're making rods, and if I have another one here making rods, then I could have a second one here making these so they wouldn't be affected by each other's production, which is good. Yes, I think I'm gonna go like that. I'll need more. Well, obvious expansion, what can you say? So, yes, you would be actually built here. Constructor. That here. And you will be receiving the rest of the ingots, yes, and the output from you should be splitting two ways. So you will have a splitter going nicely aligned with yourself with some small margin to maneuver around. Something like that, where this output shall be going to another constructor which will be making the screws here, and then going up, and this one will be going to the storage facility over here. But this is not the best placement actually, when I come think of it. And it should better that it's aligned with these gang. However, do this gang have a space for? Yeah, that's a question. Okay, let's see. Constructor. If I align you, no, I'm still holding on to that. That was a better idea. So Sorry guys, I'm gonna go with as little space as you need. Just remain there. Hold on, there you go. You could have been closer, I would imagine. How much encumbered are you? You're 4 out of 4. 4 out of 4. Here's an idea. You stop providing power to this guy and provide power to this guy, who will providing power to this guy and providing power to this guy. Right, and you shall be making rods as well. And then you have to make screws. Aha, that's the reason why I decided that I needed 2. You needed rods and screws, that's the problem. Right. I'm a retard. So I need 2 of them working in conjunction. Somehow. And having them chained, actually. With a buffer. This will be tricky to arrange within the confines of this space. So let's think of a appropriate solution. I'm gonna place you here, with you going that way, and then going this way, hopefully. No, encroaching others' clearance, you don't say. How about here? Not that way, but this way, still. Then you need to be moved 1 tile that way. How about now? Now you're not encroaching on anybody. Good. Which means you can actually continue going here. And then I'll daisy chain 2 constructors. I need 1 more constructor, for which I have reinforced iron plates. I need 1 more constructor. Dang it. I need a couple more reinforced iron plates. You don't say. For which I am guessing I need more screws. Okay, reinforced iron plates. This will be so much simpler once they start producing correctly. Okay, now, that thing being said, you're gonna have another power supply here, because I'm assuming that it's gonna take some more juice. Now, constructors, we were saying 10. I want the constructor built here, followed by another one being daisy chained straight after it here, with some room for maneuvering, I would say. So you are gonna go here. You are gonna enter here. You shall be making rods. You shall be making screws. And now we need to power that monster. And then we have to figure a way how to get those things in place. But I'm gonna get to that assuming that I know how I want my constructors placed. Or, not constructors, sorry, assemblers. So, you are making reinforced iron plates, and for that you need iron plate and screw. Fine. You are a second one. I want you to nicely aligned. Yes. You are going to be making what also needs screw, iron rod and screw. So screws have to come through the middle tiers and rods here. And the third one will be making, let me just check the recipe so I know what I need for that. Recipe for modular frame, reinforced, and this guy. So output from that one plus, okay. So I think I have an idea what I want and where. Now it's just a matter of securing that that gets into correct place. So let's see, how do we connect those? This guy has screws. Screws have to come into the middle port, which should be coming here, and rods are coming that and plate there. Okay, so you shall have walls, you shall have 2 walls here. And you should maybe have a splitter somewhere here going, having screws delivered in 2 same places. That wouldn't be the world's worst solution if you ask me. So, let's see. You are iron plates, so you're pretty much evident. You don't need any fancy shit. You just go directly, right? Are you the plates, by the way? What are you doing? Yes, you're doing plates. Okay, fine. Then, damn you, you're going directly. So this guy could go up. If I tear down this wall, or this wall, I think. Yes. And then I place, instead of this, yes. And then you go like this and you connect with this guy. Conveyor, too steep. Yes, I agree. However, we'll put a pole somewhat like this is a middle tier. How's that for a sport? So you go there, too steep. One further perhaps? Would that be too steep? Come on, that shouldn't be too steep. Shouldn't be. And then go that way. Yes. And then from that guy go that way. How will I administer a splitter here will be beyond me with 2 conveyor lines. Or just one which splits when it comes in. That would be even simpler, I think. Probably that would be way simpler. Yes. Then we move you and we move you. And then just place a regular wall conveyor. Yes. And then you are gonna go this guy, and then we're gonna place you here, which means you are gonna go here. Yes. Obviously I didn't think this through. There we go, and then connect it here, and then we have conveyor belt coming through here. Let's see if I manage to raise it by 1 bar up, because that would be nice. Good, and then you should be connecting over there. Perfect. That's that issue resolved. So we're coming to the solution of the puzzle, ladies and gentlemen. Now, you have as any other wall conveyors coming in. Good. And that's like you. And then I can actually disassemble you and build you closer. Assembler, production, assembler. There you go. Closest you can get, actually. So you shall be going directly. You shall be going here with a parenthesis on the splitter being here and going this way. And then you shall have a wall here. Walls, that guy, which you will connect like that. And then I just need to connect the walls, and I just pray that I don't mess it up. So you are gonna go here, you are gonna go there, and you are gonna go here. So final thing, we need to power things up and then connect the spoils. Power pole, is there a space? Yeah, sit still, damn you. There you go. And you over there. That's fixed, so you should be producing correctly. And then I will later on, so we said, okay, you are doing the reinforced iron plates and you are doing the rotor. Yes. Perfect. And all we need to do is to feed the monster. And I mean by monster the power-hungry power plant that we're thinking of introducing. And I do hope that we have enough biofuel. We're about to find out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's kick it. So 1. It's a good thing that they stop if the fuse gets blown. That's really nice. There we go. And there we go. How does that sound for a... What's the... 60? I'm expecting it will spike quite significantly. Oh, and these two have not been connected, have you? You are 3 out of 4. But you are... I see. So you shall connect this guy and you shall connect this guy. Haha, imagine that. And let's hope that not everything is burnt to a crisp. So I'm really eager to see some screws coming here. Perfect. And then I'm eager to see some storage containers come here. Organization, storage container. Yes, thank you. That would be lovely. 1, 2, and then ultimately third one, because we can, yes. And then we just wall up the rest of the things, and I think for the time being I'm just gonna wall up these, or foundation up these, if you don't call it the right term, I'm sorry. Well, definitely our little factory is growing. And I'm enjoying every moment of the excruciating pain it takes to plan it. So now I want these things delivered in an orderly fashion, rather, by these assemblers. Are they working? Yes, they are. Oh, look at that. They are making rotors. And of course it broke because they need more power, I'm guessing. Yes. Never doubted you for a second there, Chief. Alright, let's see. Power. Biomass. What do you need? We need more cable. Okay. Well, cable shouldn't be too much of a problem. We should have plenty of these. Or wire. That should not be a problem whatsoever. So let's just put another biomass burner right about here. Hook it up. And then put the power in. Insert fuel. Don't mind if I do. And flip the switch. And there we go. That should hopefully resolve in these guys also making some use of themselves. The one that's making reinforced iron plates will need to have a splitter, which will eventually go to the dump, and another one will be feeding into. So let me see if I can arrange a conveyor splitter originating from that side. Yes. There you go. You should go out here. And then 4. Oh, sorry, like that. Missing concrete, huh, you don't say. That should not be a problem. There we go. And then we hook it up and we'll be none the wiser. So let's just some reinforced iron plates, and then let's just see. Conveyor pole which is aligned here versus something that is not aligned and going somewhat like that. I'm guessing that going that way, and then from that side going to something that's aligned with this guy wouldn't be such a bad idea. Going here, something that's not too steep. Belt too steep, I thought as much. Then how about that? Is it still too steep? No, I didn't think so, Chief. And there we go. Later I'll make it more pretty. but that's the gist I'm planning on having. Now you are gonna be here, and you are gonna be somewhere here, right? Alright, and then I'm gonna just connect the one for the rotors, that I also get those as a secondary materials, because I think it will be very useful for the time being. So you're also gonna go somewhere here, roughly said, something like that, going from here onwards to here, then from here onwards to... Too steep. You're kidding me, right? Huh. Never thought I would see the day. And then I'm gonna make it a little bit closer to home. How about now? Would now be too steep? I didn't think so. How about here? Nope. Perfect. And then from here in there. There we go. So, that being said, we're gonna have our first rotors and reinforced plates, I believe. Haha! Well, I think, guys, that should be enough for this episode. Let me just get to a nice vantage point, so we can call that a day. Not bad for an honest day's work. There we go. Let's take a nice view over our mega factory now. Well, it's not mega factory, hardly compared to what some other people are building, but I think it's rather nice. So, guys, you know what to do. Like if you like the episode, hit subscribe, and I shall be seeing you all in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. This is GrunfWorks, signing off.